Good evening, Mr. Robinson.
Good evening. Thanks for having me. Been a fan of the show for a while.
So today we want to discuss some topics regarding your past, if that's okay with you.
Sure, that'd be fine.
So, how did it all begin?
What do you mean?
Like, how did your love for the game come to a start?
I guess it all started in 1936. I played football, basketball, track, and of course, baseball. Then, towards the end of high school, my brother Frank, he got in a car accident and passed away. He's the reason I decided to go to UCLA. He's the reason I am where I am today.
I'm so sorry to hear that. So tell me, Jackie, how was your transition between the Negro League and the majors?
Well, besides society in general, it was alright.
What was wrong with society?
Well, as you remember, there were two leagues at the time, separated by color. And I was pretty good in the Negro League. When I realized that, and Mr. Ricky realized that, I decided, why not take a swing at the big leagues? A lot of people questioned it, but I felt I could make it. And attempting to break the color barrier was a really big step. Mr. Ricky, he pelted me with racial comments just to see how I would hold up. I questioned him about it, and he said that he wanted someone with guts enough not to fight back. That stuck with me. I wanted to be a catalyst. I wanted equality, and I knew I was talented enough to do it. And then, to me, it wasn't just white versus black. It was everyone against me, except for Mr. Ricky. Blacks were mad that I left the Negro League, and I was selling out. Whites didn't want me there. But Mr. Ricky took a chance on me, and I'm grateful.
So Jackie, what do you feel your impact beyond the diamond was?
I feel like I truly changed America's perspective. We integrated America's favorite pastime and with America's favorite team. So we gained a lot of support, and over the years, the fan base kept growing, and the support and love kept coming. And even though there were hard times, it was just great. Overall, I'd say we really helped change society. 5 years into my career, Brown versus the Board of Education trial came. 2 years after it first popped up, we got rid of segregation in schools. So my integration of baseball ended up leading to integration everywhere. That was the start of the Civil Rights Movement, and it was amazing.
Hey, is it cool if I sit here?
Oh yeah, of course. Thanks. Have you heard about that HB2 bill?
No, what's that?
It's like a North Carolina bill that discriminates against like the LGBT community. Like whatever you were born with, if you were born as a man, then you have to go to the men's bathroom.
Really?
So like if you're a transgender and you identify yourself as a woman, then you still have to go to the men's bathroom, which it's really crazy. Like, look, check this out.
Wait, is that Twitter?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wait, they took tournament games away because of this?
All right, so you know in North Carolina how it's like super huge in terms of basketball,
Yeah,
right?
March Madness, right?
March Madness, like that's a huge revenue site. Like Duke, North Carolina, those are two big ones. And what they're doing is they're taking away tournament games there because this is like one of the most anti-LGBT like laws ever like enforced, according to some people, like some sources.
Why the tournament games though?
Well, in order to create change, they're just trying to make a statement, you know? Like, if they're just like letting these states get money from these games, they won't bother to repeal. Like this, what this does is it like sort of like drives a point. Like what you're doing is bad. The NCAA is completely like against this, and this shows that they're like ahead of social change. Like North Carolina, they're stuck in the past. That they're at a time where LGBT communities were like just segregated against.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just crazy.
Wait, what else did the Twitter thing say?
So it's not just that they took away sports; they took away like shows, like actual music shows. Like it's completely affecting like revenue the state could be getting in.
Yeah.
And yeah,
So what like exactly does the show like with sports and creating change like their relationship?
well, this shows to me that like this is a matter of sports being ahead of their time, being ahead of a community like North Carolina, which obviously had this problem with, you know, gay, bisexual problems, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
You know why the tournament games were relocated?
we need to take a walk for this. Well, this is a subject that really angers me, not gonna lie. Like, the reason they took away tournament games is probably the most justifiable reason that what North Carolina doing, what they're doing, my bad, is unconstitutional. It is completely against the foundation this country has made. Against, like, here's how to put it. What can a state, how could they think that, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
It's pretty messed up.
what they're doing is they're saying what you're becoming a transgender, doing what you want to do, what the person as a whole identifies as. But we've come so far as a nation to that those people can make those decisions because they are who they are. We don't tell them what to do. They're the ones who control themselves. We give them the full power to be whoever they want to be. They can be named as whoever, whatever, anything they want to be as. So what we're saying is, we're taking away that right. That's what they're saying. That's what this bill is. They're taking away the right that a person can be who they want to be. And it's just so frustrating.
Hey, wait. Here. This might relax you. Get some up.
Like, you don't understand, like, how countries, they deserve that. A country like this has gone too far for a state like North Carolina to just be completely against social change like that, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm glad the NCAA did that. If they want to be un-American, then we'll take away American pastimes away, you know?
Yeah.
It just stinks. And you know what? They deserve that. And I guess it finally took a year for that bill to get repealed. But they'll forever be known as that one state to do that. And anyone that was ever against it is a completely factual person. They're right to be upset, as am I.
So, do you think that this is an example of social change?
Yeah. Because obviously, when this bill came out, it angered a lot of American citizens, like a huge majority. And obviously, something like that, in order to change, you need to boycott. That's what protests are for. That's what the First Amendment is, the right to go up against, speak up against. And basically, while the tournament was unhappy with the bill, their actions were speaking up against the bill. right?
Yeah.
And obviously, a year later, the bill got repealed, as it should have been. Should have never even surfaced the United States or North Carolina, my bad. But yeah, all in all, I think it did create social change.